And here we go. Just a few weeks ago, we had the NFL draft, and now suddenly, rookie minicamp is here. And we are just a few weeks away from OTAs, minicamp, the veterans coming through, and then just like that, we're going to be at training camp, right around the corner from the start of the NFL season. Now, in this video, we have a lot of footage to cover from the Cleveland Browns Day 1 rookie minicamp. Now, obviously, they didn't have a first-round pick, but do have some guys they really like, including defensive lineman Michael Hall, or Mike Hall, whatever you want to call him. Second-round pick this year. This is a guy they really think has a ton of potential. And if he was a little bit bigger in size, he would have probably been an early first-round pick, or at least one of the first defensive linemen taken off the board. But still has all the potential in the world to become a dog with the Cleveland Browns. Now, before we dive into the video, I do want to say take everything we say with a grain of salt. It's very early. There's no pads. There's no contact. So take it with a grain of salt, right? Just because a player does well in rookie minicamp doesn't mean they're going to come in and be day one starters by any means, especially in Mike Hall's situation where you have Shelby Harris, you have Dalvin Tomlinson, Myles Garrett, Darius Smith. That front four looks pretty, secure, even with Quinn Jefferson as well, right? So hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. We will be covering the Browns throughout the rest of the offseason, training camp, mini camp, rookie camp, whatever it may be, we got you guys covered. So right away, let's talk a little bit about Mike Hall. There was someone that they loved coming into the draft, and he fell to them in the second round, pick number 22. This guy would eventually be a really good starter at the NFL level, at least in my opinion, right? He was dominant against Senior Bowl competition, and basically, if you guys know, Senior Bowl, basically all NFL talent, right? He's got impressive ability to absorb contact, play off the block. He can beat single blocks with, a slide step and an arm over move. So he's got a ton of different moves he can go for. He also attacks one edge while setting up a counter to the other in his rush, which is very dynamic coming into the NFL with that under your belt already. Honestly, pretty impressive. And he's got really active hands and short area quickness to bring pressure into the pocket. I really like what Mike Hall brings. But then let's go to the offensive side of the ball. So obviously you bring in a guy like Zach Zinter. He will not be a day one starter unless there's an injury. They like what they have on the O-line right now with, Ethan Postage and Joel Bitonio and Wyatt Teller as well. I think Zach Zinter has a ton of potential as well, but Jamari Thrash is a guy that I've really kind of locked into as being someone who's underrated. And again, don't take this seriously, but he's a guy I like, right? Obviously, you have Amari, you have Elijah Moore, you have Jerry Jeudy and David Bell and Cedric Tillman. The route for him to be a starter is pretty much impossible, right? Jamari Thrash will not be a starter, but I do like what he has for potential. He makes up, what he doesn't have in speed, but with strength, man. The dude is literally a beast when it comes to the football field. Has potential to work inside or outside, but also has good footwork. Early stages of release is smooth and sudden. He's able to rip off route cuts at tight angles, possesses second gear and mid-route separation, does a nice job of uncovering a quarterback scramble mode as well, which basically means, Deshaun Watson, for example, if he has to get outside the pocket, Jamari Thrash is going to be able to come back to the football, work towards the quarterback, and make plays happen as well. So I really like what they've done this draft class with the limited amount of picks. They also signed Dante Foreman, bring in Nyheim Hines. You bring in a guy like Nathaniel Watson in the 6th round who may have potential. Again, won't be a starter, but has potential to be a nice little backup for them. But over the next couple of days, we'll learn some more about him. We'll get some more going, and we'll see, how they really deal with some of the adversity going forward. So hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.